Hey, what's up guys, Demolition34 here, back for another video. This time we have Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Cyberverse Commander Class, Hatchet. Now, as soon as I heard that this guy was being released in the UK, and it was starting to show up, I immediately dragged the family out on a wild goose chase to go and find this guy, and eventually, after at the last shop, I managed to find him. Yeah, finally, it took, I went to like 4 shops, and they didn't have him, but, you know, 5th one, lucky. Found him. Anyway, here is Hatchet, and he is one of the he's a member of the Dreads in the movie, but in the movie he was actually a Chevy Suburban. Now he's a Jet, which isn't too bad actually. Definitely looks very, very nice. I really like the gold paint apps and the silver. I hate how they've done, you know, everything else with gold and silver, but they've made the nose cone white. That really, really bugs me. I mean, I might end up spraying that silver. You know, just to match the rest of the Jet. But, you know, overall, it does look really, really nice. He's got nice painted Jet thrusters back here, which look awesome. You can kind of see his hands that stick out there, but, you know, there's really nothing you can do. But, you know, whatever. He has nice gold Decepticon symbols on each side, which look great. And overall, the figure itself is just crammed with detail, especially in robot mode, which we will get to right now. Okay, Hatchet's transformation is simple and clever, and I absolutely love it. First, he has these kind of like missile things. They look like missiles, but they're actually drones that, when it's focused, transform into weapons for his robot mode. He can just kind of switch them out, and there he has got a cannon, which looks fairly neat. Back here, switch that out. He has got a Gatling gun, so he's got some nice weapons there. As for the transformation for the actual figure, first thing we're going to do, I'm going to fold these up like that. Then we're going to bring out his arms. Well, what do you call them, arms? He's like a robot dog. And kind of fold out his little hands or paws, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to fold these two pieces out like that. Reach in there, grab his head like so, and then we're going to close these two pieces over. Then what we're going to do is we're going to split from here and bring that down. I'm going to lift these up like that. In fact, then can fold that in there, and then, you know, like that. Then we're just going to grab his legs. These are going to be his legs, by the way. Back legs. Fold them out like that. Just kind of angle them out a little bit, like so. Then we're just going to fold, you know, rotate them around at the ball joint. He's got a lot of articulation, which is good. Then we're just going to rotate them around, just angle, you know, the legs so they bent a little bit. Then what's kind of cool, kind of like Skylinks, is we're going to pull on this. There's his tail, and there he is in his robot mode. Then we can just take these missiles, whatever you want to call them, drones, well they are his guns now, and just attach them to him, which looks fairly neat. And there he is all armed up and looking pretty badass. Now the robot mode just looks fantastic. This is easily one of the best Cyberverse figures, if not the best. I mean, paint apps wise, he's loaded with really nice paint apps. He's got a lot more gold in robot mode, especially on that head sculpt. I mean, wow, that is just, I mean, it's entirely painted gold. I mean, you know, it's just awesome. Hasbro never paints, you know, head sculpts this well, but they have on this, and it looks absolutely awesome. I love this figure. He's got really nice red eyes, and he has a nose ring. He actually has a nose ring. That is just hardcore. I absolutely love this figure. He has kind of the serial number on there. It's kind of dumb. But he does look very, very nice, and you know, I can't say this enough. This is one of the best Cyberverse figures, you know, hands down. He does have some nice articulation. He's got a ball joint here at the upper, you know, shoulder. He's got a joint here, so he can move his hands. You can get his arms into a lot of different positions. I mean, you can, you know, like get him into a clawing pose, or you can even get him to like look like he's pouncing or stuff like that. So that's cool. The head has got some surprising articulation. It can go up and down. But that is all it can do, really. He's got really weird joints in his back legs. He's got a ball joint up here, bit of a hinge joint, and it's just a strange joint. He's got no waist articulation, obviously, but he doesn't really need it. And the tail does have some articulation. It can lift up and down, can bend here, and this piece can bend as well. So he does have some nice articulation, and you can get him into some pretty badass poses. Overall, this figure is just phenomenal. Endeavour to get this. Just, search every single shop to find this guy. You will not be disappointed with him. He is absolutely a fantastic figure. Definitely worth the £7 that I paid for him. And overall, I can't say it enough. He is just friggin' awesome. He's one of my favourites that I've bought from the Cyberverse line. Anyway, that was my video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later.